Do you have a fear of missing out? Don't be like other people spending their lives chasing approval, trends, and distractions. Allow me to hypnotize you to be okay saying no to the activities and distractions that are not in alignment for you. Because in the next few minutes, your unconscious mind will release the anxiety that keeps other people trapped in comparison. And we're going to replace that with self-trust. When you're ready and in a safe and comfortable position to go into a deep and dreamy trance, you can just close your eyes all the way down. And before you even try to relax, you may notice that certain parts of you have already begun to completely relax. As your breathing changes first and the muscles around your eyes soften and the thoughts in your mind drift and become more quiet, and these words take you deeper and deeper inwards, more focused, more aligned. You may become aware of a pleasant heaviness or lightness moving through you now. A quiet signal from the unconscious mind that it already knows how to drift deeper, easily, naturally, in its own perfect way. And as you continue drifting comfortably inward, there's something interesting about how the human mind can sometimes become so focused on what might be happening somewhere else that it forgets to notice what is already here. Some people call this the fear of missing out, FOMO. Though the unconscious mind often understands it in a much simpler way, a habit of looking outward for reassurance instead of inward for truth and peace. And perhaps already you know something about this. Maybe there are moments long ago when part of you learned that being included felt important, safe, and necessary. A child can learn many small things over the years, like they'll notice a door closing and laughter from another room, friends choosing someone else, or just watching others, wondering if you belong, feeling included or excluded, while others went out or played or spoke. And as though the past were still happening now, your unconscious mind is wiser than that now, much wiser, because you are here, and some deeper part of you already knows it is time to release what no longer serves you. So as you relax even further down, I wonder if your mind can begin remembering a time, not necessarily clearly, but perhaps only having an inner sense of wanting to belong, a time of fearing you're missing something important or you felt excluded. And now you don't need to have anything in particular come up, but sometimes the unconscious will send us a color, a sensation, a heaviness, somewhere in the body, just a little signal, a pulling, a pressure, and just as you simply notice it now, you may also notice something else, that the feeling is old, older than this moment. And because it is old, it can change. Now imagine that feeling taking a shape, perhaps a color, a texture, something your mind can recognize. And when you sense it clearly enough, allow it to begin loosening, as though it has been held for far too long. And it is finally realizing it does not need to stay. You may imagine breathing through it or letting it drain away completely, washing through you and out the bottom of your feet. Because there is a difference between connection and conformity. And many people spend years following crowds and buying things they never really wanted and saying yes when their heart meant no, simply because an old fear whispered, what if you miss something? What if you get excluded or rejected? Maybe you miss the, no, that's just not for me, and that peaceful sensation. As you begin to understand now, every time you choose what is genuinely right for you, you'll feel more whole, more complete. You'll be in your own company and you'll gain self-trust and self-calm. You don't need to chase every invitation or do what everyone else is doing to be loved and included. You need to love and include and recognize yourself and do what nourishes you. Do what is in alignment with your values. Realize you don't need everyone's approval or to do what everyone else is doing, and you feel a deeper sense of trust now in yourself and in your own path, without guilt, without anxiety, without fear. Just imagine yourself now, sometime in the future, perhaps days from now or weeks, in a situation familiar to something you've experienced before that will bring up these old feelings, this old fear of missing out. And you notice yourself pause and look inwards instead, finding clarity, calm, and choice, realizing you do not need to follow anyone, and you are free to choose. And your life is still meaningful and worthy whether or not you're doing the same things as everyone else, because you have a quiet confidence and assured nature. You have a quiet confidence and self-trust that nothing, no one can deny or take away. And your unconscious mind continues this work naturally after this session ends, releasing old patterns, strengthening self-trust, allowing you to feel more grounded, more peaceful, more certain of who you are. Because you are not missing out. You are choosing your life consciously, and that changes everything. And in a moment, I will count from 1 to 5 with each number bringing back awareness, keeping all the useful learnings, all the calm confidence, all the self-trust. And 1, gently returning to energy beginning to flow through the body more and more, making you feel more light, more clear. In 3, and in 4, feeling refreshed. And in 5, open your eyes, feeling calm, confident, and present. Now, thank you for being here. If you want to learn more about me and what I do, want to see whether this work is a good fit for you, you can schedule a free call with me and we can totally chat through whatever challenges you might be experiencing. And I can guide you through a strategy to help you get the changes you want in your life.